Each experience and chance for TS girls to have children is extremely different. Today one TS girl shares her experience.
I myself know that I am unable to have children without assistance. A few TS girls have their own children naturally. Each symptom we suffer with is individual.
So Emma, when did you find out if you could have children, and how did you find out?
From the age of 7 I had an ultrasound scan. From this they saw that although I was able to carry children, I have not got ovaries to produce children naturally.
How was this news for you as you were very young at the time?
Obviously this news was upsetting for me, as I have always dreamt of having children. Over the years I have had time to digest and come to terms with this.
Where did you go from there?
Not much happened after this as I was still young. As I grew up I then began to look further into having children.
What did this involve?
At 16 I was transferred into adult care who included a specialist TS doctor and a gynecologist. They ran full range of tests into my health and ability for having children. I had a more in-depth and invasive form of ultrasound to confirm I had no ovaries and also look into how healthy my womb was for me to carry children.
What did this show?
My scan showed that my womb is healthy, however, an odd shape. Until I try for children with help it is unclear what effect this will have. It could be fine or it could stop the baby attaching to my womb and forming a pregnancy.
Interesting. I understand TS girls are on estrogen for development. What effect does this have for your ability to have children?
I discussed medication effects with my doctor, who said that by continuing on estrogen it allows me to have periods to keep my womb healthy. It also maintains my womb at a good size for when I think about having children.
So knowing this and now being of an age that you may start thinking of having children, what are your options?
Obviously there are adoption or fostering options available for anyone. As I'm under a gynecologist, if I would like to look into and begin IVF they will then be able to help me understand my options and guide me through this.
Are there any other choices you have?
If IVF is unsuccessful there are options available such as surrogacy, or not to have children. I know goes that against the topic we are discussing but people will have different views on adoption and donor eggs for IVF etc.
Thank you for sharing your experience. If anyone has any further questions on this then you can comment below. Is there any final words you would like to leave us with, Emma?
Obviously some of this is my personal experience, not fact. You may not have the same tests or be as lucky as I have being directed to the right people for advice, but you can always speak to your specialist or GP to get the advice you need.